going to read the tribute. Penzi wangu Johannah, kuondoka kwako kumeacha pengo kubwa moyoni mwangu. Ulikuwa mume wangu, rafiki yangu na faraja yangu. Upendo wako utaendelea kuishi ndani yetu milele.
They gon' fuck on anything, these niggas way too easy. Girl for nothing, lived on dirty dogs, I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised a bitch. Going out on the pop outside, cause it's hot out.
Naianoi Ntutu, the widow of the late Emurua Dikir Member of Parliament Johana Ng'eno, has once again found herself at the center of online discussion. One thing about being married to a public figure is that even after tragedy strikes, the public never really stops watching. People analyze everything, from the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you handle yourself in public, and even the way you mourn. 3 months ago, Kenyans were shocked by the tragic death of Johana Ng'eno, who lost his life alongside 5 others in a helicopter crash in Nandi County on February the 28th, 2026. The accident claimed the life of a vocal and influential politician whose death left many residents of Emurua Dikir and Kenya at large in mourning. It was during this difficult period that many people came to know this young and beautiful wife, Naianoi Ntutu. Following her husband's passing, she received an outpouring of sympathy from Kenyans, many of whom admired the strength she appeared to display during such a painful chapter of her life.
I'm going to read the tribute. Penzi wangu Johannah, kuondoka kwako kumeacha pengo kubwa moyoni mwangu. Ulikuwa mume wangu, rafiki yangu na faraja yangu. Upendo wako utaendelea kuishi ndani yetu milele. Kama ilivyoandikwa katika Biblia, Ruth 1:16. Usinisihi nikuache, nirejee nisikufuate. Kwa maana uendako nitakwenda, na ukaapo nitakaa. Watu wako watakuwa watu wangu, na Mungu wako atakuwa Mungu wangu.
However, just 3 months later, Naianoi has found herself trending once again, but this time for a completely different reason. The widow recently shared a short clip of herself enjoying a night out with friends in Doha, Qatar. In the video, she can be seen at what appears to be a club venue, enjoying music, drinks, and the company of friends.
They gon' fuck on anything, these niggas way too easy. Girl for nothing, lived on dirty dogs, I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised a bitch. Going out on the pop outside, cause it's hot out. You was playing games, hey, you on time out. Where them fine niggas? You tryna find niggas. I've been cuffed up too long, let me remind niggas. Well, let's go wrong for wrong, let's go leg for leg.
I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is lagging. See me in that new thing, bums is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show footage, how these girls be spazzing. So fuck, I look like...
Although the clips were shared through her personal social media accounts, they quickly found their way onto other platforms where they began circulating widely. And as expected, the internet had plenty to say. Some netizens have expressed disappointment, arguing that Naianoi Ntutu appears to have moved on too quickly, given that her husband passed away about 3 months ago. People feel she enjoying herself at a club, having a night out with friends, drinking and having fun is moving on too fast, questioning whether a grieving widow should be seen partying so soon after losing her spouse. Late Emurua Dikir MP Johana Ng'eno's widow, Naianoi Ntutu, has been allegedly spotted clubbing in Doha just a few months after the death of her husband, MP Johana Ng'eno. She didn't wait for him to rest well. She can have fun, but the kind that doesn't come out as disrespectful to the demise of her husband. Come on guys, we're not asking for an eternity, but it's even barely half a year. 2 months feels far too early for a widow to move on. That said, times change, and perhaps this is simply one of those changes. However, not everyone agreed, At the same time, a large number of Kenyans came to Naianoi's defense, arguing that grief is not a one-size-fits-all experience. Many pointed out that there is no universal rulebook for mourning. While some people withdraw from society and spend months or years processing their loss privately, others find healing through travel, friendships, work, or simply trying to regain a sense of normalcy. Supporters argued that a short video cannot possibly reveal what someone is going through internally. Just because a person smiles in public does not mean they are no longer hurting. Just because someone goes out with friends does not mean they have forgotten a loved one. And just because life appears normal on social media does not mean the pain has disappeared. Others went even further, saying that life must continue for the living, arguing that while Johana Ng'eno's death was undeniably tragic, Naianoi is still a young woman with her entire future ahead of her. They believe she should not be expected to remain trapped in sorrow simply to satisfy public expectations. People really need to accept one simple truth: grief does not cancel life. A night out with friends doesn't erase loss, and healing doesn't always look like silence or isolation. Everyone carries pain differently, and the internet isn't qualified to police it from a video clip. Maybe we should pause the rush to judge and remember, behind every headline is a human being trying to keep going. Watu wanataka aendelee kuomboleza hadi saa hii, but at least she hasn't dressed inappropriately, wacha ajibambe. Maybe that's how she's trying to forget everything. What is she supposed to do? Mourn forever? Come on, we can let her enjoy life for what it is. She's still young and hot, life has to go on. At the end of the day, only Naianoi Ntutu knows what she is experiencing behind closed doors. Whether she is healing, moving forward, or simply taking a brief break from the weight of grief is something only she can answer. But now, we'd like to hear from you. Do you think Naianoi Ntutu is moving on too quickly? Or do you believe everyone has the right to mourn and heal in their own way? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and of course, for more updates, stay tuned right here on BNN for more updates.